On the front lines, not afraid to go to jail, not afraid of the opposition, not afraid of the odds. Come on, get that man around.
Malcolm X mean to you in your life?
My name's Akili, and I'm with the Fannie Lou Hamer Institute and Black Lives Matter's Grassroots. And Malcolm's life and my life parallel. We both became conscious while we were locked up. And he became a great influence on me, and I certainly took his words, his willingness to stand up and make sure the rest of us stood up, and I've tried to use that as an example of what can be done and what we should be doing. And so Malcolm has been a great influence on me for over 55 years.
My name is Akili, and I'm the director of the Fannie Lou Hamer Institute, and I'm the national field coordinator for Black Lives Matter's Grassroots. And I simply wanted to come to add my support, my acknowledgement and recognition, first for the work that Tory is doing. But secondly, he's not doing this work in a vacuum. Where else would you be? Where else would you rather be than remembering and recognizing Malcolm? I also want to extend to you an invitation, because today at 1 o'clock at the Barbara Morrison Center, the Fannie Lou Hamer Institute is going to be hosting Malcolm in his own words. We want to have a series of listening to Malcolm, and then we want to have a discussion. Certainly, Malcolm is as relevant today as it was in 1964. And in 1964, he shared a stage with Mrs. Fannie Lou Hamer. And he talked about the reason for why we need to respect our women, our black women. And that had we done that, that the fight of the Mississippi Democratic Party would have been successful. And so he talked about that. And so we want to carry on that tradition. And we want to carry on what the white tribal talked about, our coming together.
Now, the same question towards Fannie Lou Hamer. How did she influence and inspire you to do the work that you do now?
Well, Mrs. Fannie Lou Hamer inspired me because I asked myself the question, could I have done what she did? Could I have made the decision to be involved even after I registered to vote and the plantation owner came to tell me to go and take my name off the roll? She said, no, I didn't register for you, I registered for me. And he put her out. She was made homeless. And the next night, people shot into the place where she was staying. I don't know if I could have kept going. She was beaten badly. And we think it contributed to her untimely death. I don't know if I could have kept going. So she inspires me in that sense. I'd like to think I could have done it, but I don't know. And so she inspires me in that sense. And she talked about how we need to come together. And she was described and defined as everybody's grandmother, everybody's aunt, everybody's favorite person. And she connected with people in a real way. If I could be like Fannie Lou Hamer, if I could make the decisions like Fannie Lou Hamer, then I think that my life would be much more complete. And so I'm working toward that.
So we're glad to be here today. We're glad to be in solidarity. We are pleased that we can share. We invite you to come join us at 1 o'clock. We invite you to come listen to Malcolm in his own words. But more importantly, we invite you to participate tomorrow. Yes, we have. Yes, we can. Yes, we will.
Yeah, I think we have to remember the people who contributed to us getting here. People like Malcolm, like Mrs. Fannie Lou Hamer. Because it's very easy just to keep going, just to keep moving. So we need this. And I'm glad that Tory has done this for now over 30 years. In my household, they say, I may not remember my children's birthday, but I remember Malcolm X's birthday. Because that's the kind of impact and influence he had on me. So we need this. We need these days. We need these connections. We need these reminders. We need these celebrations. And we need the remembrance. Because if we don't know where you come from, it's hard to plot a direction for where you're going.